Hello.
Hello. Knock
I'm
knock.
Chloe. Who's there?
It's me.
Hello.
Your mother.
It's me. Do all the other mums out there say that when they see their kid? It's me, your mother. should I reply like it's me, your
No.
daughter?
Oh, you sound lovely, darling.
Oh, thanks.
Very harmonic. Well,
Uh,
that's quite nice because we're talking about harmony. We're going to go into harmony in great detail today.
yeah, going straight into it. 40 seconds in. That's the quickest intro we've ever done. Let's ask each other how we are, shall we? How are
How are
you?
you?
How are you? I'm British. How are you?
Well,
I'm great. How are you?
I'm very well too. Thank you for asking. I've been, in fact, one of the reasons I'm feeling so great is I'm following some tips from one of my besties, and she suggested rather than drink wine, drink flavored water, naturally flavored water. So, one of my favorites is basil. You just crush a few basil leaves, shove them in a
In
jug.
water.
Yeah, put it
Oh,
in the
nice.
fridge. So delicious. I cannot tell you.
I feel
It's
like basil and strawberry is quite nice.
Yeah, well, she tried that, but I tried strawberry before, and it is lovely, but just basil on its own, super delicious. Then tried another one, rosemary, really good.
Mm.
I prefer the basil, but rosemary, very very delicious. The next one, the one I'm drinking now, is crushed or smashed up lemongrass. So just a stick of lemongrass and some slices of ginger. So
Mm.
that's very refreshing. But then I found this bad boy. Let me show you. Can you see that, or is it all
Yeah, I
in?
don't know if you should show that to us if we're not being sponsored by them. Well, I guess it's
Well,
like a free
maybe
sponsor.
maybe they want to sponsor us or me particularly because then I can
Yeah,
get
go on,
free
mum.
too.
All right, mum, you've got 10 seconds live. Do an advert. Ready? Three,
it,
2, 1, go.
it works. It says focus energy skin. So do I look good? Definitely feel
Yes.
focused. Definitely have energy, and not only that, it's absolutely delicious. So it's dirty tea matcha. It's got mushrooms in it. So lion's mane, turkey tail, and tremella. So it's a mushroom super blend with matcha, ceremonial grade tea. It's also got coconut in it because I can taste it when I drink it. Can't read the ingredients.
Here's when you find out it hasn't got
Yeah,
coconut.
no. Contains coconut milk. So yeah.
Oh.
And
Well, your 10 seconds ran out a while ago.
well, if they want to sponsor me, I really don't mind. It's delicious. I love it. Apart from the price. Sorry, I should have said that. Is it
Uh,
hot enough here?
oh no, because it's so cheap, you just can't stop buying it. That's why.
No, I can only afford one packet. I'll have to.
No, mum, you meant to say it's really affordable.
Well, if you're rich, yeah.
Mum.
You can activate your wealth star and then buy the tea.
Brilliant. So that's why you should drink dirty.
Dirty tea matcha, the matcha blend. To be honest, their coffee stuff's quite nice, and I've tried the chocolate, but this is my favourite by far.
Can I just say, everyone that's listening, this isn't actually an advert. You know how sometimes at the beginning of podcasts you get a 5-minute advert and you think you're listening to the podcast introduction, then suddenly they're just like, use our code at dirty 54555, and you're like, ah. And then suddenly they're just like, hi and welcome back. Well, I'm just going to let you all know that this is actually the episode, which I don't know as if it's a good thing or not.
And I'm having
And
either a
mum's
hot
having a
flush.
flush. Great. So we haven't got a code. If we will
It is good though.
endeavour to get a code, if that's all right. Dirty, we'd love
Please.
one. Yeah, there we are. So that's our advert to Dirty. Hopefully we can make an advert for Dirty. Anyway, welcome back. This is episode 48. I'm Chloe. This is
Oh,
Mum, Joe.
hi. Hello.
And on this episode, we're going to be talking about the July forecast. Today,
Mm-hmm.
we're recording it on the Sunday, the 25th of June. We've got
Mm-hmm.
just under 2 or 3 weeks left. No, 2 weeks left of the June horse.
That's true. Correct.
Yeah.
Tick.
So what? Are we actually halfway in the horse right now?
Yeah. In fact, the earthly branch of the horse is dominant right now, which brings me actually to a little link about peach blossoms.
But so people that are listening, this would have come out on the Friday of next week. What date would that be? I suppose it doesn't matter, but
30th.
the 30th. So you've got one more week left of this energy until we move on to the July forecast. So
Exactly.
next week.
Exactly. So in a way, it helps you prepare because some people will need to put in some feng shui cures, and other people might want to put in some enhancers because the flying stars, the monthly flying stars, are on the move. So there's going to be shifts in energy. There's going to be different frequencies, different influences of energy. So if you're going to be affected by or influenced by a difficult star, hopefully you won't be, because this episode will tell you how to deflect that energy and how to reduce any sort of negative effect. And for those with positive energy that are going to be looking forward to some wealth and prosperity, some promotion, good luck, relationship boosts, all the good stuff, we can give you tips on how to boost that. And also in terms of preparation, when you're aware of something, you prepare for something, it's not going to be a missed opportunity because your eyes are open and you're ready. Whereas if we didn't talk about it, you might sort of bumble along and miss the whole thing entirely. So that's my purpose for today, and also to explain the sort of what the energy of the goat represents. It's a company.
Oh, so next month's the goat.
Yeah, yeah,
Next
yeah,
week.
yeah, and that's good for you. You've got that in your chart.
Hmm.
So, and in fact, this is a fantastic goat month coming up because it combines very well with the energy of the annual star of the rabbit. So some of the qualities of the goat, they're going to be the hidden stems, because inside the goat there are some hidden stems, so some little hidden stars all bustling around doing their thing. That's going to be There's going to be a combination with the annual star at certain times of this month, and that what will happen is that some of that energy will change, and the annual star and the month star will release another form of energy, which happens to be wood, but we'll talk about that. So lots of creativity, lots of growth, lots of inspiration. Some people will be really tuned into that and will see a credible leap, a catalyst of change, a shift of energy where lots of good fortune comes pouring in. And for some people, it's going to be a bit of a challenging time. Things will get blocked and they will feel stuck, or maybe there'll be a misunderstanding, or maybe something unexpected happens that causes delays. So I want to look at that today. Um, that's about it, I think.
That's quite the menu. Okay.
And I thought I'd throw in a little test your little peach blossom skills,
Okay.
because we sort of had to. I sort of fell off the edge at the last one because my computer crashed.
Fell off the edge. Fell off the
I
technology
was like on
edge.
a roll, and then I was like, "Oh,
Yeah.
my screen's gone black."
I gotta say, it was really fun editing that part of the episode. Really had a lot to work with there.
It just went gone.
Yeah, yeah. Well, it's good that you got back.
Mm-hmm.
So, where do you want to start on this episode?
Well, let's do a little recap on the peach blossoms because I didn't finish where I wanted to finish. So, as I was explaining before, the peach blossoms are very pure energy, and the name peach blossom doesn't actually refer to physical flowers from a peach tree
Or a juicy bottom?
or a juicy bottom. What it refers to is it's the name of the stars, and the reason why they're so important, and why we should think about activating them or spending time in their vicinity, is not only are they carrying very pure energy, it's also stars that are associated with joy and happiness, with celebrations. So it's not just romance. The peach blossoms can really boost your popularity. So if you're in sales, or if you're influencing others, if you want to boost your followers, if you want to expand your sort of your social network or your business network. You can activate a peach blossom, and it's important to know the difference because they're all very different. So this year, the annual star of the rabbit is a peach blossom, and it's like a magnet. It's attracted to this month star of the goat. Now, the goat is an earth energy, and the first couple of weeks of July, from the 7th into the, what was it, the 23rd, yeah, will be sort of quite influenced by the heavenly stem. So the first couple of weeks has got a very pure energy as well. It's in the shape of yin earth, so very earthy energy. That's quite sensitive energy, but it's also associated with receptivity, and it can be very grounding. It can be very loyal. It can help if you're feeling anxious. It can help take some of that intensity away. If you've had a very strong June energy, it's very calming because fire, because June is all about the fire element. Fire burns to create earth. So we get a cooling off aspect from some of that intensity, some of that pressure to be seen, some of that energy associated with maybe marketing or your appearance or something like that. So we get a more gentle, more effective energy for sort of creating something new. If you like, it's like fertile ground. Now, as we continue into July, we get to the energy of the goat. Now, the goat will also attract the energy of June. So we've got still the fire energy continuing. When we look inside the goat, there is fire there. There's also some wood energy there. So we've got this harmony effect where wood produces fire, fire produces earth. So for some people, that's going to be really beneficial. So we can amplify that in our homes by activating different parts of our homes. But for some other people, they might not need any more wood energy. They might have tons already. They might not need any fire energy. They might not need any more earth energy. So for those people, we can look at maybe some cures and enhancers. But before we continue, I just wanted to check with you if you know all the peach blossom stars.
No, I don't know any of them. Is this your quiz? Because I asked for something that would be easy, and this is not easy.
Well, I've talked about two of them straight away.
What names of them?
Yeah, what? So they're on the 24 mountains. They correspond to the cardinal directions. What's the two?
North Star 1.
No, you don't have to do the number one, but the north is one. Which one?
Oh, and Southwest.
No. Which one?
South.
Yes. So which?
South's Rabbit.
No, it's not.
I quit.
No, don't quit. Don't quit.
This is not a good quiz.
Okay, so you've got north. North is associated with what element?
Dragon. Oh, fire.
No.
Water.
Yes. Okay. South, opposite, is associated.
Fire.
Okay, good. Well done.
Thanks.
So other cardinal directions. You've got up and down. What about left and right?
North, south, east, and west.
Excellent. So
wow.
now you've got the 4 positions.
Yeah, north, east, south, west.
There where the peach blossom stars can be activated.
Okay, is that all the time or just this year?
No, that's all the time.
Okay.
It's just
Can you be born with I'm going to ask you loads of questions now. Are you ready for okay, this is your quiz. You have to answer them really quickly. Okay, so I'm going to start beginning. Where are all the peach blossoms?
So you've got the horse in the south, the rabbit in the east, the rooster in the west, and the rat in the north.
Are you born with peach blossoms?
Some people are.
Are those people considered lucky?
Yes, in fact, the energy of the peach blossoms can increase popularity, can increase attractiveness. It doesn't have to be exterior; it can be interior. So these people tend to have a little bit more
less depression.
No, I was going to say
more depression because they're so artistic.
No. Obviously, you've got to look at what else is in the chart, and you've got to think about timeliness because flying stars are about time. So there's 2 different schools of Feng Shui. You've got the school which looks at form, So what's in the environment? How high is the ground? What water? What's going on? Is it streams or mountains or lakes? That sort of thing. Position of roads in relation to your home. That's form, but you've also got formula. So flying stars comes under formula, and that's where time comes in, time and space. So when we've got peach blossoms coming in a timely way, such as June, that's where their energy is going to be stronger and more influential. And we get rabbit year, that's another peach blossom. So that's again where you've got time coming in because it's not around all the time. Next year we've got a different energy, it's the energy of the dragon. So you can activate it in your home all the time, but there'll be certain times when it's really amplified.
And that can be in a year, month, or day,
Yeah. And
or even
time.
hour.
Yeah.
Okay, my next question. Do you know any celebrities that have a peach blossom in their chart?
Yeah.
Who?
Brittany.
Really?
Yeah. And guess what it is?
Oh. What?
It's to do with the voice.
Really?
Yeah.
No way. I was looking at her net worth the other day. She makes so much money.
Well, she's worked her ass off. Sorry, she's worked very hard since she was a child.
She worked her peach blossom off.
But
yeah, no, it's very true. No doubt. Much
yes,
respect.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Brittany, okay, how funny. Okay, let me think of another one.
I like that. That's my only one that I can think
Great,
of.
no, that's fine. That's a very good one. Is there an opposite of a peach blossom?
Well, I mean, everything's got a positive and a negative. So, I mean, I wouldn't say no. I mean, there are bad stars, but I don't think that's very constructive. I don't think we should focus on them. I think what we should focus on the stars that can actually raise our vibration. So that's really important because even though feng shui is very much to do with the physical environment, so it's not just the power of the mind, but it's also about frequency. So activating peach blossoms and at certain times when the flying stars fly in, as they are at the moment in the south sector, raises our vibration. And the south is associated with love. So people can love your product, people can love your presentation, but you know it's not just about attracting a romantic love, it's about being attractive to whatever your intention is. So it's by opening the heart and raising the vibration, raising the frequency associated, say, with abundance, and that letting that love, that heart open up, and letting that love in, and having that exchange. So peach blossoms can help that on an energetic level. So it's about attractiveness. So and whatever your intention is, how you focus that attractiveness is, whether it's yourself or a product or something you want to show the world, display, to say, here I am, I'm better than my competitor, and this is why. You could activate a peach blossom.
Does anyone that you know of have one?
Yeah, loads of people have them.
Do I have one?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Where?
In your hour of birth, you've got
the same as you, rabbit.
Yeah.
Okay, what are they again? There's the rabbit,
the horse,
the horse,
the rat,
the rat,
and the rooster.
and the rooster. So you got 3.
Yeah.
Wow. Mom's very happy about that. She's like, yeah. Okay, I had a follow-up question to that. Okay, so you get them in the year, month, day, and hours. So, and they're what? They're the rabbit. Oh, they're the rabbit, rat, rooster, and horse. Great. I can do a horse impression. Do you want to hear my horse impression? Wait, we've actually heard it on the podcast before. Oh, yeah, that reminds me, I've got another question. I think I've got ADHD, Mom. I don't know if you've hidden this from me for this long, but I really think it's true. Because did you see what just happened? I've got 3 things in my head that I need to get out. First is the horse impression. So. That's good, huh?
Okay. So good.
Yeah, it's good, isn't it? What a flush. Mum's flushing because I just flirted in horse. Okay, my next thing was, do you remember ages ago in the episodes that you said that you got a blender?
Yeah.
Because I took one home. Have you taken it out of the box?
Yes.
Have you used it more than
Yes,
once? More than
yes,
once?
yes, yes.
Are you lying?
No,
Okay, how many times have you used it? More than 5 times?
no.
Okay. Okay, that was it.
Shall I explain why?
No, no, no,
No, no,
no,
because this is
no.
important to product developers
We're doing
everywhere.
another advert, guys. Guys, skip
No, no, no,
past this
no.
bit.
I'm not going to mention who made it. A reputable company made it. But do you know the
Uh-huh.
biggest fault? Why I prefer the thing you're drinking
That
out of now. Why that
yeah,
is so much better than the one I've got from the same
they're the
company,
same.
right?
Yeah.
The one I've got is glass is so small you can't put anything in it, and you can't even
Right.
clean it. You can't get your hand in it to
Oh
clean it.
no.
Yeah.
So we want
So
blenders that are big.
yeah, we want stuff
Okay.
that you can actually, clean.
Clean. Cool, cool, cool.
So
Okay, great.
there you go.
Cool. Like that. I like that segue. Okay, the next thing. Okay, so we got the horse, rat, rabbit, and rooster. I know, I'm smart, I'm really quick. So every day, so like for instance, like we've got the year, month, day, and hour. So every day is like a Chinese zodiac or a star, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah. Do you want to know what today is?
Sure.
Right. Today is it's a strong day actually. In fact, this is so good actually that we're doing this now.
I literally just wanted one word.
Well, tough, because let me explain why this is such a good day. Because today is a very strong tiger day.
Okay.
The tiger, and right now we're in year of the rabbit, month
Yes.
of the horse, day of the
Yes.
tiger, hour of the
Yes.
goat.
Yes.
What does that tell you?
Awesomeness.
Yeah, that's true. We've also got heavenly stem of yin water and the yang earth energy. Woo. So what I can see
That's the name of it, by the way,
is
everyone.
that we've got lots of harmony, lots of combinations. So we've got the two heavenly stems, the heavenly stem of the month combining with the heavenly stem of the year makes fire. We've got the energy of the tiger combining with the energy of the horse makes fire. We've got the energy of the rabbit combining with the hour of the goat makes wood. Wood produces fire. We've also got the combination between the hour of the goat and the month of the horse produces fire. Fire is a very important energy for love and awareness, spiritual awareness. So one of the things I've been really focusing on this weekend is raising my vibration through meditation. And I've been doing that in the South sector because I want to tune in and draw this beautiful energy in a very deliberate way, in a very positive way. So yeah, I just wanted to tell you that. That's my answer.
Thanks. So it's the Tiger Day today.
Yeah, it is.
Great.
That brings about change,
Oh
by
my
the way.
god. Okay, I get it. We get it. So you've got like say like 31 days in a month or 30 days in a month.
Yes, it's
And
February.
there's 12 animals, right?
Mm-hmm.
So does that mean that every month goes through the animals twice?
Yeah, so they're on a rotation. But
Yeah, so they're on a rotation.
but you've also got the heavenly stem, and there's only 10 of those. So there's all that. So it takes 60 days before you can get back to the beginning. Or if
Oh,
you
like a
look,
60-day cycle.
yeah, and the same goes for year. So you could have a 60-year cycle before it gets to the same year of your
Oh,
birth.
that's interesting. So you mean like so that all the tigers can go through water tiger, fire tiger,
Yeah,
earth tiger, go through all the 5 elements, and the same with all the other animals, and that takes 60 days.
yeah. Or if
And
you're
then how
looking
did
at the day rotation,
and
if
then
you're
if it was in years,
60 years
so what this is a rabbit, is it a fire rabbit?
this year,
Wood rabbit. It's a wood rabbit?
hang on, this year,
Yeah.
God, you've made me go blank now. It's a water rabbit.
It's a water rabbit.
Yeah,
So the last time it was a water rabbit was 60 years ago.
yeah.
Wow. What year was
Mm-hmm.
that?
What, 60
Do
years
you like
ago?
my quiz? way more engaging. Yeah, what was it 60 years ago? I hate how maths comes into this so often.
1963.
1963. Do you know anyone that was born in 1963? Do you know anyone that's 60 right now? Do we have any listeners that are 60 right now?
I'm not sure. No, I don't think I do know anybody.
Do you have
Yes!
any listeners?
No, hang on. I do.
Okay. Who?
Tonya.
Oh, your bestie.
Yeah.
She's 60.
Yeah.
Oh, I
I
don't know if
know.
she wanted us to know that. Sorry, Tonya. Moving on swiftly. Oh, yeah, it was at the beginning of the year.
Yeah.
January?
She had the sequin party.
Yeah. Yeah. Is there any more information we want to let the audience know about Tonya before we move on? No?
That she's adorable and we love her.
Yeah, adorable.
She's like sunshine. She walks into a room and lights the room. She's amazing.
Has she got peach blossom?
I can't remember all of her chart off the top of my head. But yeah, she is a tiger.
Okay, so going back into the room, i.e. the podcast. So we're going through a peach blossom right now because it's the horse month.
Actually, she's a tiger, and we were talking about the rabbit.
I love this tiger segue. I'm so happy it's back.
So forget
Do you know how hard it is for me to focus? What?
So I don't think Tonya. Hang on.
Oh my god. We don't care.
All right,
we don't care.
Carry on.
Okay. What was I saying? Tell me what was I talking about?
We were talking about Tonya.
No, we weren't. Okay, we're going back into the room, i.e. the podcast. So we're going through a peach blossom month right now because it's the horse month.
Yep.
And next month's the goat month, so we won't be going into a peach blossom.
No, but
because of the constructive cycle.
No. What's really interesting about July is July also has a magnetic pull with both peach stars. It loves the rabbit. It combines.
The year of the rabbit.
Yeah, but it also loves the energy of the horse.
And how is it going to be affected by the horse?
So the energy of the goat will combine with the energy of the horse, makes fire, but it also combines with the energy of the rabbit, which makes wood. And if it happens to fall on a pig day, you've got a triple harmony.
Pig?
Yeah, Day of the Pig. And
what's a pig?
You get Day of the Pig. It's one of the...
What's a pig?
It's a star. In this context. You tell me, Chloe.
Can you do a pig impression?
I don't want to. Oink. So, for example, we've got a pig day on the 4th of July. And then it'll be about the 18th, won't it? No, it will be the 16th. We've got another one. So
these days that our listeners can mark in the diary for to do what? To have group activities, to go see friends?
So first of all, it enhances the energy of the wood energy. It brings that up. Now, that could be very creative. It could be very healing. It could be... very good for progress, for growth, for expansion. It can be a great time for planting new ideas. So great for launches. Now, it's not just as simple. Those things will happen, but there's a better collection of stars on the 16th than there is on the 4th. Now, I'll go into that on our Patreon platform. So for our members, so people that are members will get the actual explanation of why it's better to do any feng shui work on the 16th rather than the 4th, because on the 16th we've got more stars. So on the Patreon I'll go into it in greater detail, but effectively, yeah, you could choose specific days to do specific tasks or to do specific things to really get the energy behind you, supporting you, and then leave days where you know that are going to be a bit challenging because there's a conflict with your chart, for example. Maybe there's a conflict with the year star. Maybe there's a conflict with the month star. So you know
within your chart.
Well, with just within the month itself. For example, if it's a rat day in June, the rat and the horse clash, so things are a bit more unstable. In July, the month of the goat, there's a clash with the star of the ox. So people born with the ox in their chart may have a bit of a more bumpy ride. Should we move on to what we were supposed to be doing? Because we've just been mucking about. Well,
I
not mucking
mean,
about.
arguably, the phrase "what we're supposed to be doing," you could say that everything happens for a reason. So we
That's
were
true.
intended to speak for 30 minutes about everything that we spoke
Now,
about
what we wanted
because
to do was recap on the peach blossom because the previous episode, I my computer crashed and I stopped. So I
and
wanted.
Chloe had to go through a headache of an edit, and it was not smooth.
It wasn't fun. But so we did a recap of why the peach blossom is really important. But why July is important is because it connects with the two peach blossoms. So that's why I wanted to talk about that, because fire is about being seen. It's an opening of the heart. It's a raising of the vibration. It's about love and peace and harmony. So we've got absolutely loads of that energy available throughout the whole month. Some people are just got to walk out the front door and they're going to be hit with it. Other people are going to be sort of, they're not going to enjoy it, particularly if they've got stars in their chart, or perhaps their house is facing an ox direction for one, but there's others, which is what I'm going to go through. Roosters, for example, not going to enjoy it. Roosters clash with the rabbit, so they've got a little bit of need to be a little bit more, say, conservative. I'm not going to say they're all going to be having a terrible time or problems with their teeth. I mean, they could, or with their hearing, they could, or with their throat. There's another one that could come through in the clash, and then maybe different degrees of how severe it is, depending on their charts, but also on their feng shui. So the orientation of their home, the actual physical attributes in the environment, where the road junction do they have higher ground in certain areas, or rivers and streams in other areas? So all of that plays a part. So when we start giving more information on the Patreon, what I'd like to do, if it's okay with you, is do a teaching level. And we can go into that in greater detail for people that want it. Right now, we're just introducing all the different components you need to understand your Bazi chart, to understand your feng shui, so that you can do it yourself. You don't have to pay for a feng shui consultant or practitioner if you don't want to. So the Patreon stuff's already collecting a big database of information. A library will add to it as time goes on. But I think if people are interested in learning at a higher level, that's where we'll start putting in the teaching stuff, because it's a lot to absorb. I get that. So, but July's special, and we should honour that. So let's ready? Should I go in?
Hmm.
Did I just completely killed what you were going to say?
I've got nothing to say.
Okay, so first of all, people with the goat in their chart. Yeah. Also, it's not just the goat. The other people that are going to do well are monkeys. So we've both got a monkey in our chart, but you've got one up on me because you've got the goat in your chart. If your house is facing southwest, it's gonna that's another direction associated with the goat and the monkey on the 24 mountains, your compass. You're gonna have really good luck. I mean, really good luck. It's like blessings, you know. It's we've got a combination of 10, so that's like a sense of completion. But you've also got knowledge, intelligence, wisdom. You've got the fire energy, the love and the passion and the confidence to make all these things happen. Now, if you sit still and don't do anything, that energy is going to come and go. But if you activate it in terms of doing something, putting your plan into action, you're going to whip up all that energy, and it's going to stay with you. It will grow with you. The company or the business or the product will continue with that energy, because it's like planting a seed. You're saying welcome in, open, come. I'm here. I'm ready, and let that energy in. So activating the southwest, you can use feng shui techniques. You can do a meditation to open up your heart to receive that energy, because we've also got the peach blossoms. Don't forget to boost it. You could also use the water method. You could use um, doing spring cleaning in the southwest sector of your home. Don't do it in June, because there's a star of misfortune. But in June in the southwest, but you can do it in July. So in July, it's a very powerful combination. The other thing is, even though July's mostly the stars are to do with harmony, everything's got a yin and a yang, a flip side. And because we've got a difficult star associated with conflict, that's flying into the center. So you know the picture of flying stars where you've got lots of numbers, a little bit like it's like a grid, a 9-star grid. So
Mm-hmm.
the flying star associated with conflict is going into the center, which means for some people, generally around them, there's going to be more arguments, more conflict, more disagreements, more misunderstandings, more things going wrong. So that's in the center. So it's going to spread out. But if you're tuning into a higher vibration, but higher frequency, a higher vibration, and you're tuning in more into sort of energy associated with abundance, with love, with compassion, with peace, happiness, joy, then you're going to be oblivious to that. You could be aware of it, but you're not part of it. So feng shui can help with that by raising the vibration, moving away from the heavy, negative, conflicting energies associated with things going wrong, bad luck, moving into a higher frequency where even if stuff happens, you're okay with it. You can deal with it. It's not stopping you or preventing you from doing what you want to do, your purpose work or your intentions. You're above that. Okay? Southwest can help you do that. Spending time in the Southwest during July 2023 will be beneficial, particularly if you've got the monkey and the goat in your chart. If you haven't got the monkey or the goat in your chart, don't worry, you can still use it. It's still a good sector. If you've got the tiger, the pig, the horse in your chart, you'll also be amplifying that energy by spending time in that sector or activating that sector. So you can use the water method, you can use the meditation, you could do groundbreaking, you could move the furniture, do some spring cleaning, but some kind of activity, some kind of action will be beneficial. You can also raise the vibration again to do with the fire element. So you could use a salt lamp or you could use a scented candle, but again, you don't leave a scented candle on its own. Yeah,
They get
uh,
lonely.
they do. So stars that the next one would be in the east sector. Another really beneficial energy we have in the east. We've got the flying star one coming in, which is to do with knowledge and intelligence. It's positive transformations, but we want to keep it so it's almost like you're watering a garden. By the way, how's your garden? How's your wildflowers?
They're growing.
Have you got any actually flowering?
Yeah, we're beginning to get these little tiny purple ones.
Oh, pretty. Send some pictures.
Mm.
So in the east sector, that's kind of like the energy at the moment. It's about to sort of have rapid growth. So a little bit of sprinkling of water from that special water star flying, or that star flying in that carries water energy, is going to bring positive transformation. If you've got the rabbit in your chart, brilliant. You're going to really absorb that energy. Now, the position of where that star is in your chart can also be telling. And your position in the hour is to do with your thoughts. So pay attention to your thoughts. Are your thoughts uplifting? Are they positive? Are they creative? Are you hit by flashes of inspiration? Are you feeling that suddenly your imagination or your desires maybe to create, to do something is particularly strong during July? Because we've got that energy. And have a look at what's in your east sector of your home, what's going on there, because that's where that energy is going to be pooling and and growing. How can you enhance it? Well, you can enhance it with some fresh flowers in a vase of water. You can just spend time reading a book. You can maybe do some journaling, maybe some painting, anything that allows you to relax, because it's important this star is not affected by certain groundbreaking things such as banging a nail or loud noises or big disruption, because there's another star there which is associated with sickness. So we can use the positive side that's available in July, but we need to be a little bit mindful that for some people it's not going to be automatically beneficial. For there is another star there that we need to pay attention, particularly if you've got the rooster in your chart.
Right.
Okay. Um, three's in the center. That's where all the conflict can spill out. So you can avoid it by being more uplifting, more positive, more happy, more joyful, spreading the love, whether it's the love for your friends or love for your co-workers or colleagues. But by being more easygoing, you're less likely to be affected by the star of conflict this month. The next one is in the northwest. Now, in the northwest, we've got a flying star 4 coming in, and it's paired up with a difficult star because this year we've got the star of misfortune in the northwest. But when it pairs up like this, we've actually got some very good energy that's available, and this is going to affect those that are born with the pig and the dog in their chart. So again, it depends if you're spending a lot of time in the northwest of your home, of what you've got in the northwest of your home. Is it a bedroom? Is it the kitchen? Is it a bathroom? Is it a storage room? That has bearing on it as well. But if you can use this room, it's going to be particularly good for anything that's to do with, say, revision, studying, academic success. If you're writing papers, if you're writing essays, if you need to learn information and recall it quickly, if you're say learning lines or practicing lyrics, and you've got a show coming on, then you can absorb this energy much more easily than other sectors just during this month. It's very, very good. It's also very good for romantic luck and opportunities. So if your house is facing northeast, then you're going to encourage that energy. So if romance is something that you want to enhance in your life or attract in your life, then you're more likely to have it this month because that star is at the front of your home. So every time you enter and leave, you're activating it. Then we've got the West. So poor little roosters, and I'm one, have got to be a little bit careful this month because the star of misfortune is flying into the West sector. People born with the rooster in their chart, whether it be the year, the month, the day, or the hour, it's best to keep the West sector nice and quiet. Don't activate things, don't challenge it, don't face West if you can avoid it. Just certainly be wary of renovations and any sort of anything that any like banging nails into a wall, anything like that. Just avoid it during July, and you should be absolutely fine. It's just that you're more likely to have things going wrong if you spend a long time in the West. If your house is facing west, you can't avoid it, then what you could do is increase the metal element particularly on a metal day and a metal hour. So you could use, say, Flying Star 6 or Flying Star 7. They're both metal stars, and you could use I would suggest the hours between 3 and 5 on a metal day, so on a monkey day. Have a look at that. And you could put some metal in the west sector. You can also use the hours between 5 and 7. That's the hours of the rooster. And you could just use a metal cure. So use some metal objects, um, keep the area nice and quiet. And by increasing metal objects, you can use vases or whatever. I mean, I use coins very often. I've got a little metal statue that I've put in mind for this for that purpose because I've got a rooster in my chart. Next one is in the northeast. We have some very good energy. This is now the northeast is still going to be sensitive, particularly if you've got the ox in your chart. But the tiger is also in the northeast on the 24 mountain. So that's the direction. The direction of the tiger is in the northeast. And here we've got good luck with mentors and windfalls. So if you've got a tiger in your chart, this could be a particularly good month for attracting someone to help you or to give you some advice or just to help you elevate you to the next level. We can increase this energy using some groundbreaking techniques and stimulate this energy with the water, moving water with a fountain. So there's. I was just spend time there. If your house is facing northeast, then you'll have that energy automatically. Then one of my favourites is in the north sector. So this is if you've got the rat in your chart. So even though I've got difficulty with the rooster, I've also got some good stuff coming in with the rat. And in the north direction, if your house is facing north, really spectacular, really superb energy to do with wealth. So doing some action in that sector, or doing some groundbreaking in that sector, activating it with the water method or fire method would be really beneficial. And I think we're nearly done. Have I missed one? Southwest. Have I done southwest? North. That's northwest. Have I done? I did southwest. Have I done southeast? Have I done them all? Have I finished?
You tell me.
I've finished.
Congratulations. You have finished.
If I haven't, if your house is facing southeast, illness. Be careful of
Oh,
illness. So
dun dun dun.
you could use the maybe a salt cure, because metal will clash with the southeast. Keep it quiet. Keep the southeast nice and quiet, and you'll be fine.
Cool.
And that's affecting dragons and snakes, by the way.
Well, there we have it, ladies and gents, and everyone in between. I gotta say, in London right now, it's 30 degrees, and I'm wearing shorts on a plastic chair, and yeah, it's a bit sweaty. Can't lie. It's not great.
Well, I've got a little draft. I forgot to close the window, so you'll probably have extra cars driving past because one just did. But I do have a nice cool breeze, so I'm enjoying that. I am wearing a little summer dress, which I'm enjoying. I don't normally put on a frock, but I have today. And I'm working hard on the Patreon stuff. So this afternoon I'll put a fan on and some music and start getting creative myself. What are you doing later?
I'm seeing a friend in the park.
Oh, beautiful. How's the animals coping with the heat, by the way? How's Theo and Robin?
Yeah, they're fine. They're fine. It's not like being on the boat.
No, but I was thinking about Robin's feet because the pavement must get very hot.
Yeah, no, I'm walking him in the shade, and then today I touched the pavement and I picked him up and carried him home.
Yeah, because it'd be all right on grass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was having an idea when you were talking about the 24 mountain compass directions. We could be local. We in London, where we live, our local area. We could do monthly events of doing like a catch up of the monthly stars. Like I don't even know. Like I don't know. It'd be like a workshop or something. But because we have
For
got local
London,
listeners,
London,
yeah.
yeah. Well,
And it just
yeah,
might be a nice chance for people to meet like-minded people. Like
yeah,
everyone that's listening to the podcast can kind of swap ideas of what they're doing. You can they've got a chance to talk to you. They
yeah.
get some advice for the month ahead. It could just be like a little like monthly
Well, we can do both.
thing,
We can do an actual one where we meet
and
up
then
in.
an online one.
Yeah, because the Patreon we could do that. We could do that today. You could. That's available now for all the members. We can
Yeah, sure.
ask how they got on or if we could look at the energy of May, how they got on in May in terms of change, but also in how they're getting on in June, because it's
Yeah, it'd
yeah.
be quite good to like do a review in June.
Yeah, and just because it's got such strong spiritual energy, the potential to raise your vibration is so strong right now. And it's also really good for launches. It's also because people are attracted to you, people see you, people, and if you've got a product or a service that you want to present and be seen, you can. It's got that vibe to it completely. That's the energy is about opening the heart, about receiving love, and also and sending love. So that continues into July. In fact, we've gone.
What about a year like every 3 months we do a workshop for the upcoming 3 months, and then we can do an online monthly one.
What? So we do an actual meeting and we go over the 3 months.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm up for that. Could
it
be
might be
fun.
something to think about.
Yeah, if people are interested.
Because it's so nice, like meeting people in real life, because you actually get that sense of community and connection.
Yeah.
And
Plus,
it's
I'm always up for really nice coffee shops,
yeah,
particularly if they've got
eh,
good cake.
yeah, yeah, and it's just a chance for people to like meander within their conversations about feng shui. It's like quite nice.
Yeah, absolutely. Also, it's about period 9, raising awareness,
Mm.
and yeah.
Oh, and people who come, they can get a tote bag with our name on
So should we
it.
do that?
Yeah,
Give out
or
some
a
free.
stamp. You know, like stamps when you get into a club, you can just like stamp people that come.
Your secret's been smashed.
Yeah, that's so funny. Actually, I went to a comedy club last night. You can't see the stamp on my hand anymore, but it was called like the Secret Club or something.
Oh, was it good?
Yeah, no kidding. It was literally called like the Secret Venue or something. Wait, let me just have a
Maybe we
look.
should meet there. Nobody will find it. Oh, I
No,
tell you something else that I've been looking at actually, which is
the
really
Top Secret Comedy Club.
well. We could go there after, but
Yeah.
there's places in London called secret places in London where there's like little secrets, like in Soho. There's like
Oh
these little
yeah.
secret courtyards where, but then again, nobody will find it. But I'm up for that. Yeah, let's do it. That could be
Okay.
fun. Meet and
All right.
greet.
Let's do that.
Okay, you
Um.
plan it.
Okay, I'm planning to wee everyone because I really need to wee. I've had like a litre of water since sat here. I'm sorry if that's too much information. Mum's. It's not really. Everyone does it, so whatever.
I don't know if everyone
Um.
talks about it. I do.
Well, why not? Yeah, Mum, the person that brought me up sat in front of me virtually. It's me, that one. We're very liberal and open with each other.
I think it's just
I think
honest.
that's the
It's
charm.
honest. It's
Yeah,
honesty.
we're
Transparent.
very grounded women. Yeah.
So, should I put the tap on?
No. So thank you very much for an interesting episode again today, Mother.
My pleasure.
Um, I found it very interesting. It was good to get my head round the peach blossoms. My quiz in the various forms was way better than yours.
I
Um,
think I went off on the beat track a bit.
that's all right.
That's my thing.
So that's your thing. And we also want to be sponsored by Dirty next time we're back.
Yeah, and
Because now we're at the end of the episode, it makes sense. This is an advert, everyone.
hold on. I have to.
For everyone that's watching on YouTube, Mum is holding it up. And for everyone that's not on
Nom nom
YouTube,
nom 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 nom
she's
nom nom.
holding up a packet of matcha,
Nom 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 nom.
looking very, very happy with herself.
It is good. It is good. I've actually lost a bit of weight, but it's a bit early to say if it's down to the matcha tea. But it definitely feels. It makes you feel good.
Well, if losing weight makes you feel healthier and happier, then I endorse it. I think you look great as you are. Losing weight isn't a, I don't know, positive thing unless it's for health. So,
Well, I think I'm healthier because of it. I
well,
was,
that's brilliant.
yeah, I was a bit overweight.
Well, I still think you're beautiful every day of the year.
Oh, I love you.
So that's apparently the youngsters, they do hearts like this now.
Why? How do I do that?
So you get your two in your middle
That's
finger.
really
So
hard.
everyone listening, get your middle finger and your index finger, and now point them towards each other. So you've got your middle fingers are touching each other, and then kind of like bend your index finger so they're beginning to look like
Oh,
bunny ears,
I've done
and then
it.
just join those two fingers at the top. So now you should be seeing a heart in front of you. Just realised for everyone on YouTube, I was doing that just out of camera. Yeah,
But
just do that
why
again,
did they
just like
change
that.
it? Is there a reason?
I don't know. People like to be different.
Okay, well, I did
Yeah.
learn how to do it when you did the finger method.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can do it
That's the
quicker
one.
now.
Yeah.
It was harder, but
So
that's
you just
easy.
you
Can I
want to
do
point your
one?
fingers like a gun and then turn it into a heart.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
that's quite nice because we always
But
want
it's
to
just quicker
turn.
to just do that, isn't
Yeah,
it?
but I like the fact that you turn a gun into a heart. So that's like,
Yeah.
peace rather than conflict.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can do that.
Cool. All right. Thanks everyone for joining us again on this episode. It's episode 48. We're coming up to 50.
Woo!
Crazy. I feel like we've done way more, but
Life
I guess we
begins at
haven't.
50. I should know.
Showing your age. Alright, Grandma.
Not yet. I wish.
Wow. Okay. Great. Leave me and my reproductive organs alone. Thanks. We'll see you next 2 weeks' time. Bye, everyone.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Thanks for listening.
Bye.
Lots of love. Feel the
Lots of
love.
love.
Love you. I love
Bye.
you. I love you.
I love you too.
I love
Bye.
you. I love
Bye.
you.
Bye. We get it. Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. I love you. Bye. Bye.
Chloe, I love you.
What? Oh, I love you too. Bye.